Why did the Oscars organizers change the show's format? How did the awards make history with truly diverse first-time nominations? And what moment left fans furious at the awards? Hi, I'm Joy. You're watching OSSA and we're celebrating Hollywood's finest. Lights, camera, action. We're all set. With the world still in the grips of the pandemic, fans expected the Oscars to look a bit different this year due to social distancing and isolation rules. But none of us could have expected just how amazing the awards set would look. Architect David Rockwell was the brains behind the awards' amazing floral set design, and in these special times, Rockwell decided we needed a special set. And he certainly delivered. The ceremony was held in Los Angeles' Union Station, which has just undergone a massive and very pricey renovation, so it's looking its best. If you think the space looks familiar, you're right. Like the talent that hosted the event, Union Station is pretty famous. It's been featured in advertising, reality shows, and even a few films and sitcoms. When Rockwell decided to make over the space to fit the theme he created called Bring Your Movie Love, he brought his A-game. As location manager JJ Levine admitted before the ceremony, visually it's such an incredible place and it's such a throwback to old Hollywood. I love that the Oscars are going to be there. Seriously, the details are amazing. From Oscar-themed lamps on the tables and wooden Oscar statuettes filled with massive flower arrangements and platinum-finished screens that ensured nobody missed a second of what was happening on screen, the location felt more like a movie set than an award set. The set was also special because despite the glamour, it allowed the attendees to practice social distancing through a series of small cafe-like tables. There was also a seating area outside, which allowed the station to hold only 170 people at a time as per COVID restrictions. Making history. Ever since the Oscar nominations were listed by Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra, it was clear that this would be a ceremony unlike any other. No, not because of the pandemic, although that certainly played a part, but because for the first time, the nominations were truly diverse. In fact, they didn't just stop at one. There was a mind-blowing number of historic firsts at this year's awards. These epic first-time nominations included Minari, an Asian-American produced and directed film, as well as Best Actor nominations for an Asian-American actor and a Muslim-Pakistani actor for Stephen Yen and Riz Ahmed respectively. And that's not just an epic double whammy. The fact that two Asian leads are in the running for the coveted award is another first. Speaking of double nominations, Leslie Odom Jr. proved his skill when he became the fourth person and first man to receive both acting and song nominations for the same film. But don't forget the ladies. This year, a record number of women were nominated, with 76 nominations between 70 women. Also, Chloe Zhao and Emerald Fennell were both nominated for Best Director, while Chloe Zhao was also the first Asian woman to receive a Golden Globe this year. And it gets even better. 2 movies directed by people of Asian descent were up for consideration for awards, and 2 Asian directors battled it out for Best Director. But that's not all. Viola Davis received her 4th nomination for Best Actress, making her the most nominated actress of color in history. Amazingly, there's more. The late Chadwick Boseman received a first posthumous nomination for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, although fans were furious that he didn't nab the award. On the other hand, Anthony Hopkins became the oldest nominee and winner in Oscar history at 83 for his role in The Father, despite not attending the evening. He was at home in bed. Also, the black and white film Mank received an impressive 10 nominations, including for costume design, making it the first monochrome film to be considered for the honor since 2011. And can you believe that we could have seen more epic debuts? If not for an unfortunate snub, we could have seen Regina King as the first female director of color to be nominated for Best Director. Then again, there's always next year. It wasn't just the nominees that made history though. The show's format was totally overhauled. And the award goes to the Oscars? Quite apart from the nominees, the Oscars included some extra talent, this time from the presenters. The ensemble cast included some of Hollywood's biggest names, like Joaquin Phoenix, Renee Zellweger, Brad Pitt, Halle Berry, Harrison Ford, Reese Witherspoon, and Zendaya. And if you think that sounds like the lineup for a film you absolutely have to see, you're not alone. The Oscars organizers wanted this year's event to feel like one of the films it features, and that's why we were treated to that gorgeous set and an impressive array of presenters. In fact, the ceremony was straight up marketed as a film, with the trailer asking, "In a world filled with award shows, what if an award show was actually a movie?" and a blockbuster-inspired poster. As producer Jesse Collins explained, in keeping with our awards show as a movie approach, we've assembled a truly stellar cast of stars. There's so much wattage here, sunglasses may be required. To achieve that effect, the organizers did away with the normal audience, so the venue housed only the presenters and the nominees, with their +1s. That way, as Collins elaborated, it's going to feel like a film in the sense that at the end, we hope it'll feel like you watched a movie. Everybody will be a character. You'll have a connection to everyone in this show. But not everyone enjoyed the show. The best and worst drama. Despite the new look and feel to the Oscars, the evenings was not without drama and disappointment. At the very end of the ceremony, when the Best Actor award was handed out, some fans couldn't contain their anger. This was especially true for fans of the late Chadwick Boseman, who thought the actor would be awarded the Oscar for Best Actor. Instead, the trophy went to Anthony Hopkins, but even he thought it should have gone to the Black Panther actor. In fact, Hopkins explained, "I did not expect to get this award. I really didn't. I want to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, who was taken from us far too early." Sadly, that wasn't the only complaint. Some unimpressed fans took to the internet to express their total disappointment in the event, which didn't feature any clips of movies or music. Instead, the presenters just spoke about the films. Also, several spectators pointed out that the acceptance speeches seemed to have no time limit, forcing us to sit through endless talking. And if you think that sounds boring, you're not alone. That was how many described this year's awards. It was probably also the year that could be credited with the most awkward acceptance speech ever. While thanking the Academy for his win of Best Supporting Actor, Daniel Kaluuya did the unthinkable. He thanks his parents for making him. Literally.
Like, it's incredible. My mum met my dad, they had sex. It's amazing. Like, do you understand? I'm here. You know what I mean? So, I'm so happy to be alive.
Not only did his mother, who was his guest, appear visibly uncomfortable by the comment, but it was the talk of the virtual green room backstage, and the actor will probably never live it down. But there were also lighter moments and epic discoveries. During Frances McDormand's acceptance speech for Best Picture, she stunned viewers when she howled like a wolf. But there's a sweet reason behind that little bit of weirdness. It was her way of honoring the late Wolf Snyder, who worked with her on the film as a sound mixer.
We give this one to our wolf.
We also managed to learn which version of Romeo and Juliet is Brad Pitt's favorite. It's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, obviously. Also, for anyone wondering if Glenn Close still had moves, she showed us that age doesn't mean you can't do the butt dance.
Come on, let's see it. Let me see you do the butt. Let's see it.
And even better, she threw in some swearing to match, proving that she's a total badass. Amid the various highs and lows of this year's awards, the organizers have their work cut out for next year's awards. What was your favorite Oscars moment? Let us know in the comments below, and until next time, stay awesome.